The great man once said, life should be great rather than long. Good morning everyone. Today it gives immense pleasure to discuss the great life of such an extraordinary human being whose birthday is today. He was none other the father of Indian Constitution, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Dr. Ambedkar was an Indian jurist, economics, social reformer and political leader who headed the committee drafting the Constitution of India. He was served as a law and justice minister in the first cabinet of Jawaharlal Nehru. He was the one who inspired Dalit Buddhist movement in 1990. He was posthumously confirmed the Bharat Ratna, which is India's highest civilian award. Jai Bhim is the celebration of Jai Bhim is used by his followers to honor him still dead. He is referred to by the nickname Baba Sahib, which means respected father. Dr. Ambedkar used to say, a great man is different from an eminent one is that he is ready to be the servant of the society. Dr. Ambedkar was born on 14 April 1891 in Madhya Pradesh. The life of Ambedkar was marked by struggle. He proved that every hurdle in life can be surmounted with talent and firm determination. The biggest barrier in his life was caste system. According to the family he was born in was considered untouchable. He noticed that at his school, he and other students from his caste were segregated and given less attention by teachers. Other students did not touch them and were not allowed to touch either the water or the vessel which contained water. In 1879, Dr. Ambedkar moved to Bombay, where Ambedkar became only the untouchable, enrolled at Philippine High School in 1906. In 1906, when he was 15 years old, he married a 9-year-old girl, Ramabai. In 1907, he passed the matriculation examination from Bombay University with flying color. He graduated in political science and economics from Bombay University. Although the same year his father was passed away. Although he is going through a bad time, Ambedkar decided to accept the opportunity to go to USA for further study at Columbia University, for which he has got scholarship. He got a scholarship by Maharaja Baroda. Dr. Ambedkar remained abroad from 1920 to 1923. During this period, he had established himself as an eminent intellectual. Columbia University had awarded him the PhD for his thesis, which are later published in a book form. Under the title The Evolutions of Provincial Finance in British India. Dr. Ambedkar was adept in 64 languages. He could speak 11 languages fluently. Another fact about him is that he was the first Dalil to complete his education. By the time he returned to India in 1923, Dr. Ambedkar had equipped himself to wage war against the practice of untouchability on the behalf of untouchable and downtrodden. Dr. Ambedkar had established Bohiskarini Sabha, which aimed to spread awareness the importance of education and enhancing the economic status for low-caste people of our country. He also ran a social movement to eradicate caste system from India under the slogan "Educate, Educate, Organize." He wished to rebuild Indian society by the following rule of all human beings. He led a march at Maharashtra for establishing the equal rights for untouchable people in 1927. Dalil were not allowed to touch or taste the water of public Chauhan Lake. He was also remembered as starting social movements such as anti-caste, anti-priest, temple entry movement. In the year 1930, he led a temple entry movement in Kalaram Temple, Nasik, Maharashtra. He was a member of Viceroy Executive Council. He had involved in making legal changes to protect the low-caste people's rights. In 1947, when India independent, he became the first law minister. So 14 October 1956, he embraced Buddhism along with many of his followers. At the same year, he completed his last writing, Buddha and Dharma. The patriotism of Ambedkar was uplifted with downtrodden and he fought for their equality and right. His ideas of patriotism were not confined to the abolition of colonialism. He also wanted freedom for every individual. For him, freedom without equality, democracy and equality without freedom could lead to dictatorship. On the 6th December 1956, he attends the Mahaparinirvan at 26 Alipur Road, Delhi. Dr. Ambedkar was known as the architect of the Constitution of India. his hard work in drafting the constitution and making it a powerful tool for social and economic empowerment of downtrodden are praiseworthy. He ensured that there are appropriate checks and balances in the democratic system of government and ensured that the three wings of executive, legislative and judiciary function independently with accountability to one another. Dr. Ambedkar had made outstanding contribution as an economist, journalist, sociologist, anthropologist, and economist, educationist, authority on comparative religions, as a policymaker, and as an parliamentarian. Above all, he was a renowned jurist. The voracious leader, Dr. Ambedkar saw education as a tool for liberation of the socially backward from illiteracy, ignorance and superstition. Dr. Ambedkar was a crusader for gender equality and fought for equal right for women in heritage and marriage. Dr. Ambedkar's vision for women empowerment stood up to break down the barrier in the way of advancement of women in India. Dr. Ambedkar's vision's inspiring life, thought reinforce our conviction that the nation is to be governed with absolute commitment, positive thinking, judicial planning, optimal effort, harmonizing initiative and relentless determination. India is proud to have him as a great leader. Today, on the birthday anniversary, let us best to make education, social equality our first priority. Hence, contribute to developing a stronger nation together. Jai Hind, Jai Bhim, Jai Maharashtra.